Hello and welcome to Theme Park HD, where we bring you the latest and greatest at the theme parks, special events, experiences, and even some sports. Join us as we fly over the Universal Kids Resort here in Frisco, Texas, to close out the month of July. Let's go! As we make our way to the front of the resort, heading from the north side of the park, a few reminders regarding this new regional park concept for Universal destinations and experiences. This park weighs in at 37 acres, within a total footprint of 97 acres that includes parking and future expansion lots. The hotel will offer 300 rooms to guests. Advanced room and ticket reservations go on sale later in 2025 and Q4. The opening date is still driving towards May 2026, ahead of the FIFA World Cup North America, with Dallas and Frisco playing key roles as host sites to the tournament across the US. Now that we are at the front of the park, the main progress to the exterior is being prepped for the color splash painting, along with the 4 hallway end caps on the second floors, which will house the 4 character murals you have just seen in this video. Making our way to the east side of the hotel, we now see the outlined area for the resort private hotel guest pool. Now, while there's no word on the features yet, you can see here the lounge and swim concept that's been pictured in some of the renderings. Heading into the interior of the hotel bordering the park, the primed walls from last visit have now been painted. And now we see the west interior being prepped and painted, which still needs completion. Moving out of the hotel area and into the park, we first check in with the Ronda's Trollfest Express coaster as we enter the Trolls Land. Notable installation of the ride queue structure is now in place, as seen from this view, as well as our south view in the next video frame. Looking at the Trolls balloon ride here, we know that this ride attraction is a clone of the Peppa Pig's balloon ride that we experienced just recently at the Peppa Pig theme park in Dallas-Fort Worth. Here is a video that shows what that ride will entail, obviously being themed to the Trolls IP in the future. Getting back to the main concourse walkway, we traverse along the path that takes us along some of the experiences and offerings in this land. First, we see some of the installed Veneer to the Trollify Me experience building. Next up, we see the installed awnings over the Trolls Eats concessions areas. And finally, we zoom in on the King Trollex Techno Dance Party, taking a more in-depth look at the stage, as well as the seating areas under this covering. Leaving Trolls Land and checking in on the races over at Shrek's Swamp Kart Speedway, we notice the maintenance building shell is about complete. Dirt work continues on the track itself, and some small additions have been made to the ride queue in the form of the standby line covering. Continuing on down the path into Puss in Boots Land, we see the covered arches on the outside of the building that will host covered seating while enjoying some of the quick bites from some of the area's concessions, perhaps from either Barrillas de Leche or Mercado de Perrito. Zooming along, we take a closer look into the entertainment stage that will likely host character meet and greets with Puss and his friends. Not a ton of updates here since our last visit 2 weeks ago, but we'll take what we got. Looking west towards this large building, we have established, much like we saw on the south face of this building, the arches will be covered seating for dining. But we don't know if inside the building will be concessions, souvenir shop, or even an inside ride attraction. By giving the large size of this building, we sure are hoping it's a ladder with a rider attraction. As we head into the northeast corner of the park, we quickly take a stop by the flying swings, or shall we say El Gato Meow? Another pending trademark that we are throwing darts at with this proper name placement. Having entered now Jurassic World, the main attraction in the park, in our humble opinion, is this Crustaceous coaster, with the track complete and ride queue in progress. Take a moment to see how this is the centerpiece draw for the northeast corner of the park, and how everything gravitates around this coaster and the surrounding lands. Focusing more on the coaster itself, we now have structural covering over the boarding and standby areas of the ride. We hope Universal remembers the AC, or at least the high-velocity fans. Speaking of velocity in Universal, this is a clone of the Flight of Hippogriff found in several of the Universal properties. Universal has said this is a ride for ages 4 and up, and it should be a fun ride for this theme park here in Frisco. Bringing you another replicated ride from the Peppa Pig theme park in Dallas-Fort Worth. To show you as an example for the Jurassic World ride here is the Mr. Bull's High Striker, as seen in this quick video coming up. The ride itself lasts close to 2 minutes at Peppa, yet I imagine Universal shortening that length while duplicating the effort with the two as they look to move more people through. Quickly exiting Jurassic World, we see the covering being installed over the standby queue as we fly over the Matabao Emelin Flying Wheels ride, a tower with gondola-like vertical circular motion. Making our way into SpongeBob Bikini Bottom's area, we quickly take a look at the Sierra roundabout before advancing to the dual spin Water Mania, where we see considerable progress from our last visit, with the permanent forms in place. And just to the right, we finally see some sort of update with the rocking tub, albeit with the covering over the standby queue in place. Now in Minions Land, we give you some up-close and personal point of views of the waterway area, plus see the planks laid for the green rest areas up top, before checking out the Demolition Derby turntable ride. While it may seem progress has slowed in this area, the dirt and concrete work continues. For our treasure hunters, we quickly scan over the storage parts slot. No new arrivals, unfortunately, to share with you guys, and it's primarily the same items in place. Many of those for SpongeBob attractions, as well as some for the Demolition Derby turntables. Well, that's a wrap on our visit to the Universal Kids Resort located here in Frisco, Texas. As we close out the month of July on a hot note, make sure to like and subscribe as we continue to bring you the latest and greatest at the theme parks, special events, experiences, and even some sports. Next stop, Six Flags Over Texas. We're headed there to track the updated progress on the new Giga Dive coaster. Let's go!